If you are an EBT card holder, otherwise known as SNAP or food stamp beneficiary, get ready as your benefits are likely changing in a big way, as we just got yet again another new piece of legislation that'll likely be passing here in a matter of weeks, possibly within the next couple months. And we now have two new pieces of legislation currently on the table right now, which have a very similar objective, and they will be changing the SNAP program in a massive way. So I will be sharing with you the details of these two pieces of legislation, the one that was introduced about a month and a half ago and the one that was just introduced a couple days ago. I'll break down the details of these, what these would do for about 42.2 million beneficiaries that rely on SNAP benefits, food stamps, or the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program through EBT cards, and when we can likely see these things passed. And now in just a minute here, I'll be popping up an article on the screen so you can follow along and see exactly what I'm talking about, and this one that was just introduced. Yeah, we've got some big changes here, and realistically, I think that these have a very high likelihood of passing. The reason being is they're likely going to be adding this into the reconciliation bill, which they're currently working on right now, and realistically will probably be passing within the next handful of months here, probably sooner than later. So let's jump into the details. Okay, now first off, let me bring you up to speed as far as the piece of legislation that was introduced, again, about a month and a half ago, give or take a little bit here. I've talked about it before in other videos, but let me just bring you up to speed really quickly on that one first, and then I'll share with you the new piece of legislation, again, that was just introduced the other day. So about a month and a half ago, we got the Healthy SNAP Act. Now, what is this? I've shared with you the details in other videos, but basically what this would do is reduce the ability to buy what they're determining as sugary drinks and dessert foods. Okay, you probably heard me talk about this before, but they want to reduce or eliminate the option of buying things like pop, soda pop, other things like candies and desserts and prepared cakes and pies and ice creams and cookies and all this stuff like this, chips. They basically want to remove the ability to buy anything like that with EBT benefits. That's based on the Healthy SNAP Act. Okay, now again, that one was introduced about a month and a half ago. Now, we got this other one that was just introduced the other day. In fact, let's pop up the article right here, right now. Here you go. Here is the article. You can follow along, and I'll talk through some of the details here. Now, we had just the other day, Rand Paul, one of the senators, introducing Nutritious SNAP Act, okay? Sounds a little interesting and maybe sounds a little familiar, right? Yeah, it sure does. Now, this one is basically the exact same thing. There's a couple minor differences, but it's basically the exact same thing as the Healthy SNAP Act that we got about, give or take, again, about a month and a half ago. So this one, the Nutritious SNAP Act, is basically the exact same thing, basically disallowing or eliminating the option to buy things like pop, soda pop. And again, the reason I say pop, soda pop is because I've realized, depending on where you're located around the country, we all may call it a little something different, and that's okay. So anyway, I'm trying to hit on all the different options here, okay? But anyway, they're calling it sugary drink options, okay? So those, as well as things like chips and ice cream and cookies and pies and cakes and different sugary type foods like that. So they're basically trying to eliminate that, okay? Now, based on the Healthy SNAP Act, the one that we got out about a month and a half ago, in that reporting, they said about 20% of SNAP benefits per year were spent on these so-called foods, right? So billions and billions, tens of billions of dollars a year, 20% of the roughly $113 billion that is spent on this program per year. It's a lot of money, right? So it's like $23 billion a year, according to the Healthy SNAP Act, that is being spent on these sugary foods, sugary drinks, okay? Now, according to the Nutritious SNAP Act, this other one here that I have with the article, this one is suggesting about 25% of all funds through the SNAP program per year are spent on these sugary foods, sugary drinks, and things like that. And they really want to bring this program back to the roots of what it's supposed to be, which is nutritious foods, okay? Now again, was this program really supposed to be for nutritious foods? I mean, if you look at the name of the program, Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, I guess technically maybe, way back in the day, many years ago, when it transitioned from food stamps into the SNAP program, maybe that was the objective here with the program, is to maybe make it focused around nutritious foods, but they never specified that. So that's kind of on their, that's kind of their fault. That's something that they never specified years and years and years ago, many years ago, when this transitioned from food stamps into the SNAP program. And now they're coming forward saying, hey, we're trying to bring this program back to nutritious food options for individuals and families. And there's a whole bunch of controversy saying like, well, if this is taxpayer dollars, funding this program, should they really be allowed to buy drinks, pop, soda pop, these types of things, and candies and sugary stuff? Should they be allowed to buy that type of thing? And again, they didn't specify that in the original formation of the program many years ago, the SNAP program. So here they are trying to fix this, okay? Now here's the situation. We have the reconciliation bill, okay? We've been talking about this a little bit lately. Haven't seen a ton about it over the last several weeks here, but it is out there, this massive reconciliation bill. It's kind of on the back burner for the moment, but here's the thing as well. The discussion is bringing one of these two, either the Nutritious SNAP Act or the Healthy SNAP Act. One of the two, they're basically the exact same thing. I mean, they have minor differences, but basically they're exact same legislation. The objective here is to bring either one of these two into the reconciliation bill. So as you've heard me talk about for a while now, I do believe we're going to get one of these for sure passed in the reconciliation bill. Okay, reason being is, with the reconciliation bill, you just need a simple majority to get it passed through, okay? That's why it's going to be pretty easy for them to do this. So I've been saying this for a while now. There's about 4 major changes that are out there on the table as it pertains to SNAP benefits, food stamps, supplemental nutrition assistance program, the EBT benefits, right? There's about 4 of them that are out there. And I've been highlighting about 2 to 3 of them that I've been saying for a while now have a very, very, very high likelihood of happening. This is one of them, in my opinion, either the Healthy SNAP Act or the Nutritious SNAP Act. In my opinion, one of these two will likely, very highly likely, be passed. And this will be changing the program in a massive way, okay? Now, how would they implement this? This is my big question. How are they going to implement this? Well, they're likely going to restrict different SKU numbers, the UPC numbers. Sometimes it's called the UPC, sometimes it's called a SKU, whatever you want to say, the little barcode on the back of packaging, things like this. So they're likely going to eliminate different options there. But then where do they really draw the line? Now, I've had people reach out to me and ask me, well, would they reduce and remove cereal from the list? I agree. Would they or not? I don't know. That's the big question. I don't know if cereal will be on the list. I've never seen it listed on any of these proposals here. But cereal, to be fair, has a lot of sugar and it's really good stuff. I mean, here's the thing, right? I eat cereal all the time. Why? Because it's so good. I mean, seriously, it is so good, right? But it probably has a lot of sugar in it. In fact, I know it has a lot of sugar in it because I've, over the years, I've examined the nutrition labels, and they have a lot of sugar. That's why it's so good, right? But the big question would be, would they remove cereal from the list? But then my next big question would be like, what about things like Pop-Tarts and like granola bars and I don't know, things like that? What about that kind of thing? I mean, honestly, those things have a ton of sugar in them as well. What about all these other types of like prepared breakfast foods, again, that have a lot of sugar in them? And again, I'm not trying to isolate any particular food here. In particular, I'm just trying to give some quick examples because I know those foods are really good, but they also have a lot of sugar in them as well. So would they restrict all of these as well? It's a really good question. I don't have a solid answer on that because I've never seen those types of foods listed in any type of potential restricted food categories, okay? So let me keep you posted on this, but as far as what I'm reading on this, they're basically just saying the removal of things like prepared cookies and prepared cakes and ice cream and pop and those types of items, okay? That's what I've been reading about. But again, where do they draw the line? That's the really big question and the big question mark / mystery that we still don't have an answer to right now. But either way, I fully expect one of these to come in here and it's going to disrupt the program in a massive way. Not saying it's a good thing. I'm just saying this is just my opinion based on what I'm reading about this and based on what we know as far as legislation they have out there. They're likely to be passing one of these. Either way, I want to keep you posted on this. I will continue to keep you updated with any further information. Again, as always, if you need any help with Medicare, Medicare Advantage, Medicare Supplements, Medigap Plans, Medicare Part D, initial enrollment into Medicare, call the guys with the phone number on your screen, the absolute experts on Medicare, my partners over at Chapter. It is 100% for free. They're saving a ton of you here in this community a boatload of money. In fact, the average person is saving $1,100. Again, for working with them for free. It's 100% for free, okay? Anyway, they will go through all the thousands of plans that are out there. They'll find you the best plan in your local area with the best price, with the best coverages for your personal needs and your personal preferences. So you can see the doctors you want, the networks you want to be within, the doctor's offices or clinics, the prescription needs you have if you have any at all. They will find all of that. They'll listen to whatever you need. They'll find you the best plan for you, the best fit, the best coverages, the best pricing. And a lot of times, the premiums are free in a lot of cases. Not always, but a huge percentage of the plans, premiums are $0, $0 premium. And again, they're saving people a huge amount of money. Anyway, give them a call. If you have any need for that, if you need any help with your Medicare, call them. They will work on your behalf 100% for free. And again, exactly why I partner with them, because I love free stuff and I want to help you out here in this community any way that I possibly can through free services and free information like what I do here in these videos, 100% for free. Anyway, phone number's there. Take a picture, take a screenshot, write it down, give them a call. They're waiting to talk to you right now. Yeah, seriously, let me know down below in the comment section how much money they save you as well. Otherwise, let me ask a huge favor of you. Who do you know? Just think of a few people, 1, 2, 3 people that you know that benefit from this video right here or this information. Please share this video with them. There's a share button down below. Your friends, your family members, neighbors, acquaintances, siblings, anybody like that, please go ahead and share this video with them. Thank you. I truly do appreciate it. Otherwise, please subscribe as well. If you're new here or if you've not done so yet, please subscribe to the channel. It's 100% free to do so. Big subscribe button down below. Otherwise, check out the well over 5,400 videos here on the channel in the video library. The popular videos I've hand selected for you down below in the description, popping up on your screen in just a minute here. You'll see some videos there. Otherwise, again, thank you so much for allowing me to represent and advocate for you. Thank you once again for your continued trust in me, the videos, the content, everything I'm delivering to you every single day. I really do appreciate it. Until next time, please have a nice day. That's all that matters right now. Enjoy, and I really hope I can see you again soon in the next video.